Today we're going to dive in how to go within energetically. So just to recap, we've talked about going within physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and today we're going to end with energetically. So why would you want to go within energetically? Well, what I've learned as an energy healing practitioner for about 12 years now is that the majority of people, honestly, have energy blockages in the body. If your knee hurts, if your shoulder hurts, if you've got pain somewhere, most likely there is an energy block. It's like a dam has been created based on something that happened in your life, whether it was physical, emotional, mental, usually goes back to mental. And so now there's a block there. And so you're walking around in pain, or maybe getting up and down causes you pain because of an energy blockage. Sometimes there's not a blockage, but there may be a buildup of energy there, and it's just very dense. And again, that can cause aches and pains as well. You might be working with your chakra system, the 7 main chakras in the body that run up and down the spine. And all of this different information that you can gather from your chakras, or noticing if you have blockages or dense energy, it's valuable information. It helps you on your healing journey, if that's what you are trying to work towards, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Okay, so there are clues as to what's going on with you, where you need to heal. All right, so it is helpful to know what's going on with your energy. Now, if you've been paying attention, I don't feel my energy much, like just a little bit. I don't feel it much, and I cannot see it. Okay, not unless I'm really focused and I'm deliberately trying to visualize. I don't walk around seeing other people's energy. That's not me. Now, there are people that can, but that's not me. So I have to ask. I have to ask my energy what it needs today. Do I need to focus on a chakra? And then I'm listening for the response from my energy, because it will speak back to me. So what I would like to do is walk you through just a guided session, short session here. I'm going to walk you through some energetic techniques that you can use. So if you'd like, you can close your eyes. You don't have to, but it helps eliminate distractions, especially if there's a lot going on around you, or you have a lot to look at around you. So I invite you to close your eyes. And the first thing that I'm going to ask you to do is just notice all of the energy that's in your head, kind of where we consider the brain space to be. You may not see it, you may not feel it, that's okay. But trust me, there's a lot of energy right there, because we do a lot of thinking. We tend to overthink. Okay, so we tend to have too much going on up here in the head space. And so what I'm going to ask you to do is to bring that energy down to your heart space. And you can do this however you like. I actually will take my hands and physically bring energy down to my heart. Maybe you're just seeing it. Maybe you're just feeling it. Doesn't matter. It's perfect. And what we're doing as we do this, and I do it multiple times a day, at least part of my morning routine and evening routine, and then any other time during the day if I am about to go live like I just did, if I'm about to channel, if I want to connect within, always, I'm going to bring my energy out of my head and down into my heart space. And this is where we're thinking up here in our head. And honestly, like 95% of what goes on up here is not helpful, okay? It's invaluable. We're either thinking about the past or thinking about the future. It's bringing up low vibrational emotions. And so there's not a lot of value in thinking. I know that sounds weird, but there's not. So it's better to get out of the thinking space and move yourself down into the heart space, which is considered our feeling space. We want to be able to feel things and not necessarily think about them, okay? So if I'm going to do something, if I'm working with energy or if I'm connecting in, the first thing I do is I drop out of my head and into my heart, okay? And that can be done as quickly as we just did it, within a couple seconds, all right? So that's the first thing. Now, if your eyes are back open, you might want to close them, and I'm going to ask you to just notice the energy in your body. So this isn't physical pain. This isn't necessarily the emotions that you're feeling. But just notice if You can sense if you have an energy blockage somewhere, and that would most likely be where you're having some pain. Notice if anything feels a little denser, like maybe your stomach area feels tight, maybe you've been experiencing some anxiety, and so the energy there may be denser. So we're just noticing. You can move to any parts of the body that you'd like. If you are noticing your energy, you can sense your energy. Check out your etheric field. Check out your auric field. How far out does it go? Does it feel clean and clear? Okay, and now what I want you to do is we're going to expand our energy. This is something else that I've been doing regularly multiple times a day right now, and I'll go into a little bit why in a minute. And I've had people ask me recently, how do you expand your energy? And basically, I'm just using intention. That's all it is. I am just imagining and using my intention, but it's like I'm using my imagination to visualize the energy within my body just expanding out. And you can expand it out as far as it feels good, whatever resonates. So I want you to do whole body. Go ahead and expand the whole body's energy. Just move it out, expand it. We're doing this with intention. You may not feel anything. That's okay. I don't feel anything when I do this, but I know it's done. Okay? Now that you've expanded the whole body's energy out, I want you to focus in on, do you have pain somewhere in the body? Are your knees talking to you today? Okay, pick a space in the body that maybe there's some condensed energy or an energy blockage, and I want you to specifically focus on that body part, like let's say it's the knee, and expand the energy in the knee even more. Just expand it out. Make sure you're breathing. Check in with the head space if you haven't already, and just see, does it feel dense in the head? Like I said, most people are overthinking throughout the day. It can cause headaches, too much energy buildup here. I've had a woman completely dissipate her own headache by asking her to expand the energy in her head. Okay, so I'm going to give you just a little bit longer if you want to find one more space in the body and expand that energy. And then if you haven't already, go ahead and bring your attention or your awareness to the heart and expand the energy of the heart space out. Okay, I'm going to ask you to do two more things with me if it resonates. Something else that I do in the evening is I will send back any energy that is not mine or that is not serving me. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just ask, first I'll ask, do I have any energy that I need to send back? And if I get a yes, then I continue. And I just simply say something like, at this time, I send any energy back that is not mine or is not serving me back to the universe to be transmuted. And you can send it. We don't want to send it back to people. It ended up on us for a reason. And so sending it back to them would be low vibrational. So I usually send it just to the universe to take care of. You can send it to Source or God, whatever makes sense for you. So go ahead and do that now. Just send any energy back that doesn't belong to you. And again, you may not feel it. That's okay. I don't. I just know that it's been done. And then one more thing that I'd like to do is check and ask, do I need to call any energy back? Because as we move through our day, we come in contact with people physically or energetically, sometimes animals. It could be a situation where we have given away our energy or it has been taken from us. And so I'll ask, do I need to call any energy back? And if I get a yes, then I do. And so what you can do is say something like, at this time, I call all of my energy back that is meant for me, because sometimes it's not meant to come back. I ask for this energy to come back to me now. You can say your name. I ask for, say your name. to come back to me now. I ask for all of my energy to come back to me now. Take a couple deep breaths for me. And then you might just check in and notice, do you feel any different? Okay, that's a question that I would always say no to because I don't feel different, but you might. You might be able to feel your body and your energy. Remember, you can always ask, is my energy cleaner now? Is it clearer? You can always ask, okay? All right, so those are some different techniques that you can use. Like I said, I use every single one of them every single day, some of them multiple times a day, just to keep myself protected, to send back anything that doesn't belong to me. And I can tell you that today, for sure, the energy is denser. When I was out on the jogging trails today, it felt like I weighed more, and then I was like slogging through very dense energy. And so I actually expanded my energy, expanded the energy in front of me, and it made it easier for me to jog. And so we are in denser energy right now, and it's not a bad thing. As the earth is being upgraded energetically, it's actually a good thing. It's a positive thing. We're up leveling as a solar system, and as beings, we are up leveling. It's a good thing. But what can happen is, as we are in this denser energy, and actually the purpose of it is to allow things to surface that you need to heal. So as we move in this denser energy, and it's not just Earth, right? We've had huge solar flares this week. Notice, what physical pain are you having? What emotions are surfacing? What thoughts are running through your head? Remember, we've got all these different ways to go within, and it can provide information for you on your healing journey. All right, so if you have any questions about that, let me know. I have different resources, free and paid, that can help you with your healing journey if you're interested. And as always, you are welcome to message me privately if you've got a question. And enjoy the rest of your day.